Hello, magical butterflies. This is Tina from Butterfly Intuition Divine Guidance. I hope you are having a magical day, night, or afternoon. If you are new to my channel, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back. Please make sure to like, share, and subscribe. If you are subscribed, please make sure to hit the bell notification so you are notified when I post a new video. If you are interested in booking a guidance reading or a guidance session with me, you can book them in my Etsy shop. The link to my Etsy shop, along with my list of services, is listed below. If you are interested in purchasing one of the decks I created and the Twin Flame music deck I co-created with my soul sister, if you are in the United States, you can purchase them in my Etsy shop. If you are international, there is a special ordering link for you below. My Instagram, my Patreon butterfly community, my blog website, and my donation links are listed below. This reading is going to be a collective reading, channeled healing messages from Spirit on healing a broken heart. This will be general and can apply to all types of love connections. Please use your own discernment when watching this video. Please only take what speaks directly to your soul, and what doesn't speak to your soul, release it and let it fly. The format I'm using in this reading is custom made for the collective who are experiencing heartbreak. If you like this reading, if you would like one catered to your love connection, love issue, or another area of life that you need channeled healing messages in, you can book the channeled healing messages from Spirit in my Etsy shop. It is a 30-minute pre-recorded reading where I will bring forth messages for one area of life, and the reading is custom made to each person who books. So we're going to start with what is keeping you from healing your broken heart, like the blocks, obstacles, conflicts, and challenges that are currently happening. The two decks I'm using for this is the Twin Flame Shadows and the Dark Night of the Soul Tarot by Mystic Moon Oracles. So the first block, secondary, and that is clarified by the Dictator of Decay, Power Lust. So what I'm picking up on is a person has chosen, or either recently or in the past, to go in the direction of another person. This left you feel like you're secondary, second best, left out in the cold, and just feeling empty inside because your heart was broken. Now I'm drawn to the suit on the Dictator of Decay, so what I'm really feeling is a masculine walked away from a feminine. Regardless of the label that you resonate with your love connection, this masculine made you feel secondary. You had the thoughts come up, am I good enough? Why did this happen? Why did he do it? And it is really just causing a major block, and it's just making you feel that the walls are caving in, and it's causing a dark night of the soul with you. But if you see on the secondary card where she's looking out into the horizon, there is a dark sky above her, but in the distance there is light. So that card is showing me that you can overcome this by dealing with the block of not feeling second best. Going within to identify the trigger. What is causing you to feel this way? It's not the person who's making you feel this way. They are triggering something in you that has always been there. Maybe it's been dormant or you've always had it, but there's a healing that needs to be done. And I'm really drawn to the word power. You have given your power away by staying in this darkness, by letting this person take your power away, by making you feel like you're not worthy, that you're not valued, that you're not lovable. You have allowed this energy to consume you and to make you feel, in a sense, decayed, where you just feel almost dead inside. The heart chakra could be completely closed, or it's blocked, or you just have that Queen of Swords guarded energy. So the light can shine again, but it's a matter of making that choice to go down this road to see what this trigger is and how you can clear it. The next block is self-indulgent, and that is clarified by the 5 of Torment, quicksand. Allowing your ego to consume you, allowing your ego to bring in fear, doubt, anxiety, worry, fearful stories, overthinking, even obsessive thinking. It is causing you to lose control of your thoughts, of your mind, and it's causing an inner chaos. And what that is doing, it's causing that inner chaos to spread into your outer world. And you may feel like you're in quicksand, you're sinking, you don't know how to stop yourself. You could be self-indulging in drinking, in doing drugs of some kind, overeating, maybe in the energy of codependency, where you are looking at what your person is doing online, or if you live or work near them, you're always invading their energy or their space, and this energy is making you feel like you're losing control and that you're just sinking lower and lower and lower into this ego energy. If you are experiencing this either in a really big capacity or small, doesn't matter, you can find the strength to rise above it. But it's a matter of identifying what the trigger is and really paying more attention to your thoughts. Because a thought is simply a thought, but it can become so much more than a thought if you put your focus and attention on it, because then your energy gets attached to it, and then you put that vibration out into the universe, and then you manifest it into your life. That's why people can manifest things they don't want to come into their life, because the universe doesn't hear the word I can't, I don't, I won't. What they're hearing is your vibration, and your vibration is attached to it. So if you want to get out of this self-indulgent quicksand energy, you can. You can hit rock bottom, but you can pick yourself up. But it's a choice that needs to be made. It's dropping the ego. It's learning to heal and learn to get into the intuition, to listen to your higher self, what your spirit team is telling you through your third eye chakra, and to really just stay in that power of knowing that this too shall pass, that it will take time, but you can overcome this and you can heal this. Next is sellout. So maybe you feel that you have sold out, that you saw the red flags, the signs, the synchronicities about this person, but you chose to stay. You chose to chase. And now you're beating yourself up because you're seeing that you shouldn't have done that. And this energy you shouldn't do, because the clarifier to this is the 7 of Rage warfare. And what that's doing is you're having a rage war inside of you. You're beating yourself up for doing this. And what Spirit wants you to know is that you don't need to be in this energy, because you chose to do this. Whether this was an ego choice or an intuition choice, you chose to do this so you could learn this lesson. So a mistake will never have to be a mistake. It's only a mistake if you don't learn from it. But if you learn from it, then it becomes a lesson. And then you see how you can get out of this rage energy by dealing with it, by releasing it and aligning more with your intuition. They want me to pull one more. Distant. And that is clarified by the Hierophant. Number 5, false prophet. You are at a distance from your love counterpart. Either the two of you are completely separated, no communication. They're in another connection. You have brief interaction with them if you share a child with them, or you two are still in your lives together. So the false prophet is really just saying, for those that are still in some contact with their person, it's not making you feel good. And it's making the distance, and it's making the pain stay. So 5s are about change. So what I'm really feeling is there's something needs to change. Either you need to pull back, you need to set a boundary, you need to set a standard, you need to completely cut ties for a little bit to go in and heal. It is time to take care of yourself. It is time to put yourself first. And it is time to realize that you're healing your broken heart is what needs to be done at this time. So next, I'm going to get you guidance messages to bring forth guidance, advice, what you need to know, and any action steps you may be guided to take to help you get on the road to healing your broken heart and putting the pieces back together. So I'm going to be using 4 decks for guidance. I'm going to start with the Power of Surrender cards by Judith Orloff, because I feel there's things, could be people, situations, thoughts, patterns, beliefs that really need to be surrendered so they can be released, healed, purged, and cleared. So the first message is surrender your ego. Cultivate gratitude, be of service to others, and come from your heart. A big ego can work against you, but humility will further your goals. So the first thing in healing is to surrender your ego. Your ego has no place on the healing journey. Your ego is going to continue to cause havoc and to bring chaos, and to cause you to go down a road that is full of drama, fear, anxiety, doubt, and worry. It is a choice you have to make. Do you stay in this fearful thinking energy, being sad and miserable every day, crying every day? Now, crying is a form of releasing, and crying does happen when your heart is first broken. But as time passes, you should want to pick up the pieces and heal yourself so you can feel whole again, so you can fill up your own cup of love and be able to call in another love relationship when you have healed. Now, healing will take as long as it needs to be taken. There's no timeline. So it's not like you have until December of this year to fix it. No, it's when you feel okay in your own skin. Depending on the pattern and the path that you've been in, it could take weeks, it could take months, it could take years. It's just your perception. If you feel it's going to be hard, then it's going to be hard. But if you feel it's going to be easy, then it's going to be easy. So when you surrender your ego, you also surrender negative thinking. You have control over your thoughts. When negative thoughts surface, say thank you for sharing and quickly refocus on positive affirmations. So I'm being shown the card that came through first with secondary, feeling second best to someone who chose to go in another connection. You can really tell yourself stories. You can really beat yourself up with your thoughts. And when these thoughts come in, because even when you start to surrender your ego and you start to align and trust your intuition and go with what your intuition is telling you, these negative thoughts are going to come. They're always going to be there. But it's a matter of identifying the difference between a negative thought and a positive thought. Because the negative thought comes from your ego, and it's very emotional. It's very triggering. It's fearful. But your intuition is that soft little voice inside you that just says yes or no. And there's no energy behind it. It's very calming. It's very soothing. So if you can surrender negative thinking, when the negative thought comes, you say, thank you for sharing. And then you also refocus. You either say a positive affirmation or you can flip the thought to something positive. Like saying, when you say, why did this happen to me? What did I do to deserve this? You can just say, what is this teaching me? What do I need to learn from this? And then you switch the energy and you switch the vibration. And now you are not focusing on the heartbreak. You're focusing on the healing. Next is surrender the idea you can fix someone. It's time for a relationship to shift. It doesn't work to try to fix someone. Each person must be accountable for his or her own healing. So if you are hoping that you can help your counterpart heal so they can come back, that is something they must choose to do on their own. There is nothing you can do to help someone heal. They must make that free will choice on their own. It's like the saying, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. Your person needs to make that choice. The only person that you can fix and heal is yourself. So let them be accountable for their actions. Let them make that free will choice. You don't need to hear them say, I'm sorry, to forgive them. Because forgiveness is not about them, it's about you. Forgiving them, allowing it to shift, and allowing it to heal will help you break free of holding on to the pain, the anger, the sadness, and the resentment. And doing this will really help you surrender to joy. A key to positive change in your life is to let joy in and savor it. Indulge in random acts of smiling during both the hard and easy times. Keep surrendering to more joy. So it's kind of like surrender negative thinking. You surrender negative thinking and you shift into surrender to joy. Because it'll help you keep your energy high, aligned to what you want as far as your healing, and you will be able to really cultivate letting go, surrendering, releasing what needs to be released, because you're identifying the triggers when you're hurt. And you start to see things and you start to understand why things happened. Everything happens for a reason. Everything happens the way it's supposed to. And everything happens to teach you something. Every person comes into your life to show you something. And everything just aligns. Because sometimes when you have a tower moment will happen to have everything fall into place. So just trust. All is aligning for you. You just have to see the blessing and not focus on the curse. Especially if you feel betrayed or if you feel that someone owes you something. That's your ego telling you that. So that's why once the ego is released, you will see this connection, you will see why it happened, and you will see it in a very different light, and you will be able to have compassion and empathy for this person, and that will get you on the road to forgiveness. Because forgiveness is letting go and accepting it and freeing yourself from the burden of being stuck in this energy. The next deck I'm going to be using for guidance is the Isis Oracle by Alana Fairchild, and I'll be using the Pocket Edition for this deck. So the first card is Miracle of Isis. Isis offers a miracle healing. No matter how much you have struggled with a particular matter, no matter how impossible it may seem to imagine your life without this old wound, addiction, problem, relationship issue, or inner struggle being part of it, you are guided now to accept the possibility of miraculous healing, let go, and let the goddess be. So Isis is coming through to let you know that there are miracles that can occur in this healing journey. So I know when someone breaks your heart, you can't imagine your life without them, because you feel that they need to be a part of your life because that's your ego attachment to them. But imagine shifting that energy and being able to live without them and being able to live your life for yourself. Excuse me. It starts with speaking your truth and seeing that you don't need someone to complete you. You don't need someone else to fill your cup of love. That is something you can do all on your own. I'm going to take a sip of water. So Isis is coming through to let you know that you can overcome this struggle. And the guidance is to accept the possibility of miraculous healing. Believe that you can heal from this, that this too shall pass, and you will rise again. And the next message is soul retrieval. Isis, healing goddess, now offers you spiritual restoration and deep soul healing through the art of soul retrieval. Reclaiming pieces of you lost through trauma, old and new, soon you will enjoy greater wellness, energy, and power, so be willing to go through the healing process, knowing that any emotional clearing taking place is leading you to wholeness. So what I'm really getting is soul retrieval is going to help you go deep within to heal any wounds that have been with you. This could be inner child wounds, past wounds from previous relationships, because your perception of yourself, how you view yourself, how you speak to yourself, how you look at yourself, all factor in the type of love partner that you call in. So if you are in a negative mindset, you are going to attract a negative partner. Someone's going to come in to show you a lesson, to teach you a lesson, to show you your worth. But with soul retrieval, you will shift out of that energy, and you will be able to start attracting a true love counterpart, whether you resonate with a label or not. It doesn't matter. You'll call in that true love counterpart that is here in this world waiting to come in. Next is life restored. So spiritual resurrection is gifted to you now. Whatever part of you or your life you thought to be dead is being revived and will flourish back into life, just as the phoenix rises from the fire, transitioning from death into life. So too will you rise again, healed and renewed. So just know, when you go through this energy and you go through your healing, what you're going to do is you're going to have a resurrection. You are going to rise from the ashes. And I'm actually hearing the song Ashes by Celine Dion. So I will link that song below. I'm just going to make a note so I remember to link it. This song is from Deadpool 2, for those that are wondering if they've heard it. But this song is saying you can rise from the ashes. You can have a renewal. It's almost like the death card in tarot. You can have this transformation, but it's just your perception. And if you're willing to go down this road to face your shadow side, so you can heal your broken heart. So next I'm going to get you self-care guidance messages from the Sacred Self-Care Oracle by Jill Pyle, just to see what self-care messages want to come through for self-care recommendations, suggestions, guidance, even for self-love, just whatever spirit wants to bring forth. Your first message is number 53, which equals an 8. 8 I always see as the infinity symbol, the forever number. Use your hands. So use your hands to heal. Use your hands to create in some capacity. If you like to do pottery, if you like to do knitting, if you like to do crocheting, even seeing writing, use your hands to get this energy out of you. And what that will do, it will bring you into the energy of connecting with your loved ones, your family, your soul tribe, your friends. You will just be drawn to people who will bring you comfort, who will help you, who will hug you, who will let you lean on them, who will listen to you, let you cry. Because family, the card is 23, which equals a 5. And 5s are about change. And what this is going to do, it's going to help you clean your space. You are going to maybe even feel guided to clean out your home, to make it more you, especially if you were living with someone who no longer lives with you. Shifting the energy, changing it up, and clearing your energy space as well. And create art. So this I'm really seeing as soul writing, free writing, drawing, creating something that's going to shift you into a healing energy. And meditation can definitely help you with getting grounded, getting centered, and doing healing work. And these cards are equaling 8, so 8s could be a number that you're seeing. And soak in a bath can definitely help clear the space, detox your energy, release the energy. Now you can do self-care, self-love baths. You can get creative if you like to take baths. You can use bath salts, bath bombs, flower petals, essential oils, crystals, candles, just whatever you feel called to use. And if you're more a shower person, you can do stuff in the shower to make it your zen den, to get this energy just shifted into a more self-care, self-love ritual. And they're telling me to pull the bottom of the deck, which would be make a meal. So what I'm really getting is that you might need to change up your diet. If you are feeling you need to change up your diet, listen to your body. Your body is going to tell you what it needs, especially if you have been overindulging in foods that you normally don't eat, or you've just been eating bad because sometimes when you're upset, you do the stress eating. And I'm going to get you some cards from the Healing Angel Cards by Tony Carmine Salerno. So your first message comes from Archangel Uriel. A great spiritual transformation is currently occurring both in your life and in our world. This is the union of heaven and earth, spirit and matter, heart and mind in harmonious balance. Or unite in harmonious balance. So what I'm getting from this card is that Archangel Uriel is coming through to let you know that you are going through a spiritual transformation. This experience that you happen, this broken heart, is part of your path, and it's helping you learn something. It's helping teaching you a lesson. Now it's going to be different for everyone, but it's happening for you. It's not happening to you. And don't allow your ego to make you feel that way. Because what it's doing is it's getting you to go on an adventure, a soul-searching adventure. Instead of seeing the current situation as an obstacle, try seeing it as an adventure. Explore all the possibilities. There are many more than you currently imagine. Instead of seeing things as either black or white, try to explore all the colors in between. So when it comes to a love connection with another person, it's never black and white. You have to see the gray area, or the whole box of crayons, every single color, especially when you start getting into the chakras. That's 7 colors right there. So really just see this as an adventure of your journey, and just know that you have the choice to have a positive outcome when it comes to love. The sun is about to burst through the clouds, and you will soon see things in a different light. Something that previously seemed hopeless will soon be filled with nothing but hope. So it's your perception. It's what you see things. It's what you feel. So if you see things to be difficult, if you see that there's no end in sight, you are going to create that. But if you see that there's hope and that you will heal and you commit to healing, you will. And what that is going to do, that is going to get you on the path to forgiveness, to forgive this person. Let the past go. Clear your heart and mind through forgiveness. And what forgiveness is going to do, it's going to bring in the angel, or the energy of the blue angel, which is Archangel Michael. I, Archangel Michael, am here by your side. I am all around you and will forever protect you. Remember this whenever you feel fearful. I love you, all is well. So Archangel Michael is coming through to tell you that he can help you with forgiveness. Now I have my hand up to keep the glare off the forgiveness card, and I really feel him holding my hand right now. So he is there. He is here to help you forgive, to help you heal, and to help you put the pieces back together of your broken heart. So I'm going to close out this reading with final guidance from Spirit on just what closing messages they have for this reading. I'm going to be using the Work Your Light Oracle by Rebecca Campbell. So I will pull 2 cards and get a final message from Spirit for you. Transformation. Things are changing at a cellular level. Deep healing. And unbound. Releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. So this love connection that has ended is helping you go through a transformation. Now I'm drawn to behind her head and up here. Full moon. Things are being illuminated. So you're going through a deep healing, or you're being guided to go through a deep healing. And it is going to help you unbound yourself, to free yourself from limited thinking, limited expectations, scarcity mindset, negative thinking, ego-based thinking, and you're going to release soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. So you and your person, for some of you, have past life karma that needs to be cleared in this lifetime, and that is why things are happening. It's going to free both of you, and it's going to get the 2 of you on your individual paths of self-love and healing. And if the 2 of you are meant to come back together, everything will align. If not, things will align to get the 2 of you on the path for the person that is waiting. It's going to be different for everyone. So just know, this broken heart can be healed. It will take time. It will take work. It will take determination and dedication on your end to make that choice to do it. You can make that choice to do it now. You can choose not to do it now. Maybe circle back when you're ready. It's all in divine timing and when you feel ready to heal your broken heart. So I do hope this reading has brought you clarity and guidance on the channeled messages from Spirit that came through regarding healing a broken heart. If this resonated, if this helped you, please let me know in the comment section below. Give this video a thumbs up. Please feel free to share this with anyone who you feel needs to hear a message or messages in this reading. Thank you all so much for being a subscriber to my YouTube channel. Love and light to you.